Yo, we live and we back, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, here today on this Sunday, bringing you another edition of my starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel. Alright, we gonna get right into it, man. No real lineup review as the last video we did was from Friday night, so we had a little day in between. Didn't go very well Friday night. Did not expect the Hawks to get blowed out, man. I had the Sixers winning, but I didn't have them dominating the Hawks like that. None of the Hawks really got going, and Sixers won that game pretty easily. So it was a rough night Friday night, but we're going to get right back to it tonight, man. See if we can't get back to our winning ways. Let's get right into this breakdown. At the top, I want to look at Chris Paul. It's just a simple case. It's going to be a running theme over here on FanDuel, guys. Chris Paul is just simply too cheap. I told you last time out, man, until he get to the middle and eights, high eights where he was most of the year, anything less than that is too cheap for Chris Paul. $7,400. Price only went up $300. He's looking like he's full health. He's playing very well for the Phoenix Suns. I expect them to close the Denver Nuggets out here tomorrow. Close them out in this series tomorrow night. So if you're betting a little bit, I will have me some money on the Suns. They're just too much right now for the Nuggets. The Nuggets going to come out and fight. So I definitely think they're going to get full run. All of the starters going to get full. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. The Nuggets are going to come out and fight. They don't want to get swept, but I just like Chris Paul at this price tag. Too cheap for what he does for this Phoenix Suns team, man. Get you some Chris Paul, lock and load. He's going to be chalky, but don't worry about it. All right, just play him, man. You're going to have to get some chalk. It's a two-gamer. Don't worry about it, man. You're going to have to get some chalk. As long as you ain't getting a guy that's 90% that's sketchy, you know what I mean? If it's a solid start, if he going to be 60, 70, it don't matter, man. Just lock him in. It's a two-game slate, especially when it's a good play like Chris Paul. Coming in as shooting guard, I'm going right back to my boy Jrue Holiday. He let us down Friday night, but that's all right. I'm hoping that keeps the ownership down on him, man. I know the ownership is going to be down on him because he's failed. He hasn't had a good game this series. He's just been shooting the ball horribly. I don't expect that to continue, man. We're talking about a guy who gives you solid peripherals, rebounds, and assists. He also can he's also can give you 2 or 3 steals, man. He just been shooting the ball terribly bad. I think we can have a situation like we had Friday night with Chris Middleton. How Chris Middleton was a good play for us Friday night. He got him in the low 20% ownership because everybody was down on him. He couldn't get it done. I think we're in a similar spot tomorrow with Jrue Holiday. He's not a lights out shooter like that, but he's a better shooter than what he's been shooting in this series. And they undoubtedly going to have to get him going. If they're going to need all the offenses, I expect the Brooklyn Nets to come out guns a blazing to try to go up 3-1 and take this thing back to Brooklyn and finish them off. So I like getting Jrue Holiday right here, expecting him to be lower on, one of the lower on pay-up options on the slate, and I think he comes through for us tomorrow with a solid shooting performance and give us a big game at this $7,200 price tag, all right? Coming in at small forward, my second favorite play. Jrue Holiday is my first. He might be my first. I take it back. This is my favorite play across both sites tomorrow. Will Barton, 5K, man. We saw him get 28 minutes last time out. I wish I had known that. I was expecting him to still be on a minutes limit, but they let him get 28 minutes. They might let him get 32 minutes, 35 minutes. Who knows? Especially in the end of the season type scenario, man. They got to lay it all on the line. Will Barton at 5K is a steal, man. He's going to be like the second scoring option for real behind Jokic. It's going to be Jokic, then him and Michael Porter Jr. are like 2A and 2B. But Will Barton, he creates. He's not just a shooter like Porter. He likes to get to the basket. He can give you some assists in here. He's a ball handler. I love Will Barton at this 5K tomorrow, especially with me anticipating him seeing over 30-plus minutes in this matchup. Coming in at power forward, man, going Kevin Durant. Look, I just told y'all, man, the Nets are going to come out guns are blazing, all right? They're going to try to put them away early and often, try to get 3-1 lead going back to Brooklyn. So I'm looking for KD to lead the show, man. He gets what he wants when he wants over there. They can do nothing with him, man. Just get you some Kevin Durant. He's going to lead the charge for the Nets tomorrow, all right? And coming in at my center spot, another guy, way too cheap. I'm telling you, there's so many cheap plays on DraftKings. You're going to go crazy tomorrow. You might find a stars and scrubs bill tomorrow. I'm telling you. You might see Durant, Giannis bills, Jokic, Giannis bills. Some guys may push it, try to go Durant, Jokic, and Giannis. But man, it's gonna be some stars and scrubs bill tomorrow. It's a lot of value over here on DraftKings and guys that are just too cheap. I'm gonna look at Brook Lopez right here for 4,400. Another case very similar to Drew Holiday, a guy who has just not been shooting the ball well at all. I think he was like 1 of 7 last time game out, 0 for 4 behind the arc, but he's a solid big man. He gives you peripherals, boards, blocks. He had 6 blocks last game. He gave you 31 DraftKings points last game and only had 3 real life points. So you know he can get it done for you in other ways than scoring. But I expect him to shoot a little better as well. I'm expecting him to give us a nice double-double tomorrow. And a double-double, I'm talking maybe 13 and 11. Easily pay off this 4,400 price tag. You throw a couple more blocks in there, not anticipating 6 blocks, but 1 or 2. Now you can talk about him pushing ceiling performances, man. I like Brook Lopez. He is just too cheap for the minutes he's expected to see, man. Get you some Brook Lopez at 4,400 tomorrow. I'm telling you, all right? Now, let's go take a look at FanDuel. But before we do that, I haven't said it yet. If you're new to the channel, man, you haven't done it yet, hit the subscribe button, man. And if you've been watching this long and haven't hit the like button yet, what you waiting on? Come on, man. Hit that for your boy. Tip your bartender, man. It's greatly appreciated. It helps me out a lot. It only takes 2 seconds, man. Show a little love to the channel. Hit the like button for me, all right? Let's go take a look at FanDuel, all right? Now also, man, be sure you click on the link down in the description of the video. Go follow on Twitter so you can get the updated starting 5. If you're not going to follow on Twitter, at least check back about a half an hour before lock so you can get the updated starting 5 in the comment section. I'm going to have the updated starting 5 out early tomorrow. I'll probably drop that thing about noon time. I'm telling you. I'm locked in on this slate tomorrow. Should be a good one. Should be a big money slate for us tomorrow, all right? But over on FanDuel, at the top, point guard, I want to look at Drew Holiday, 7,400. I like it, man. I'm telling you, Drew Holiday is my second favorite play across both sites tomorrow. I'm hoping he comes in low 20, maybe even under 20, as I know nobody's going to want to roster him. You're going to find guys that pay down to like on DraftKings, Will Barton, because he's shooting guard and small forward eligible. Over here, they just going to probably stay with CP3. Things of that nature, probably slide some Monty Morris in here, but I'm getting Drew Holiday, hoping the ownership is down for him. I'm expecting a big performance out of him. I'm going to die on this Drew Holiday hill tomorrow, all right? Just know if he goes off for a monster, it's going to be a good night for me, all right? Coming in at shooting guard, staying with my boy Will Barton, 5,100. Expecting him to see at least the run he saw last game, all right? I'm anticipating him going for 30-plus minutes, but at the bare minimum, I expect him to see 28. They gave him 28 last time. I don't know why. There's no reason for him to cut his minutes down in this matchup in a game that's win or definitely stay home because they already in Denver. So give me Will Barton tomorrow at 5,100, man. Going to have a ton of Will Barton as well. Staying with my boy small forward Kevin Durant, one of my favorite pay-up options, man. It's like I said, it's a lot of value. I'm gonna try to pair him with the Giannis, maybe a Jokic. I'm gonna try to get me another star. Now you probably gonna need 2 stars in your lineup tomorrow. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of value out there. All right, but definitely want to get the KD. Expecting him to lead the charge for the Nets, who's gonna come out hot and aggressive. I like the over on this game tomorrow too. It's gonna be a lot of offense in this one tomorrow. Neither game in this series has gone over so far. I think the one tomorrow does, man. I think it's going to be a heavily offensive game tomorrow, all right? Coming in at power forward, I want to go back to Blake Griffin, 5,200. Just been very solid, man. I don't think he's going to match the performance he had the very first game of the series. That was just an outlier. I think you're going to get the type of performance you've seen the last couple of games, man. Just solid 27, 28 fantasy points, right in that range. But at 5,200, man, you'll take it as power forward is rough tomorrow, man. If you're not paying up for Giannis, you can close your eyes and pick one. Blake, Drake Crowder, Aaron Gordon, they pretty much all the same plays, man. Blake Griffin's the better of that bunch, but you can really close your eyes and pick any one of them. I'm going Blake Griffin right now, all right? And coming in at center, just gonna go on and go to my boy DeAndre Ayton. They already got Brook Lopez. He's priced up to 6,100 over here on FanDuel, so it's not much discount by paying down to Brook Lopez. So I'm gonna go with DeAndre Ayton, who just been very solid in this matchup against the Denver Nuggets. Man, it should be in line for a double. Hopefully he can get a couple extra baskets here and there, maybe get a few more rebounds and try to push to a ceiling type performance, maybe a block or two or something in that nature. He's not really a shot blocker, as he doesn't attempt to he doesn't really try to get blocks. He's more just a stand there, hands up, contest type guy. So hopefully he can get lucky and fall into a block or maybe two. But definitely won't get to DeAndre Ayton at this 7K tomorrow. All right. There you have it, man. My starting five on FanDuel: Drew Holiday, Will Barton, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Ayton, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. You know I'm going to have them in mind, man. That's going to do it for us here today. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions, man. Y'all green up. I see y'all on the next available slate, all right? Let's go.